Hello, everybody. How are you? Boy, it's kind of dark in here, ain't it? That's okay. We'll work with the little bit of light we do have. So, how are you guys doing today? I got some time. Foodie is offline, so let's just do this thing, shall we? She's might be offline for longer than a week. There's a rumor that she got in trouble. Foodie got in serious trouble. I don't know. We're gonna see, aren't we? Oh, let me just set things up here. Scoot back a little bit so I can put my table up so I can work on that. Hey, Desiree. Payday. What's up? You busy? Hello, everybody. Hello. So yes, it is time for some pre-birthday tarot for Foodie. Yeah, we got some tea. Hey, nothing but trouble, Bobby, Patrick, Brooke. How are you? What's up, Lynn? We're just going to do some gossip and some talk about Foodie and get some tarot in between that. How are you guys doing today? MASH. And by the way, guys, can I say that I am sorry, like the video that I put out earlier, I don't know what was going on with it. I think it was YouTube processing. Yeah, I think House of Hannibal, he sent his gremlins over to my channel and it was messing with my channel. Doggone it, Hannibal. Keep your gremlins over there. Hi, Catsy. Hey, Phyllis. Keep your gremlins over there, Hannibal. You and your StreamYard gremlins. They're always affecting your channel. You're spreading that around. I don't like it. Oh, about that. Let's talk about the handles for a minute. Y'all want to hear something funny? I want to share the funny today. Like today, we got to share the funny. Here's something funny. Somebody already snatched up the Everyday Miriam handle, so she can't have it back. You can't slack in girl world. Somebody already snatched up that Everyday Miriam handle. It was posting with it in a chat. Oh, that was fantastic. Listen, girl world, we're all over it, man. You can't slack in girl world. You just can't. Give us a second. A second is all we need. That is so funny. Hello, Magulator, Phyllis. Who else am I missing? I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody coming in. Yeah, so that handle's gone now. And now she's calling herself Foodie the Beauty. What? Clickbait. We got clickbait. Hey, Susie. 2 Dalmatians in a pit. Exactly. Hello, Grot Bags. And you know what? Y'all want to see something wonderful if you haven't already seen it? Hello, Dana. Listen, Kalari C. Can we talk about Kalari C? Her live was fire. I just sat there with my mouth open. She was roasting Foodie, and it just wouldn't stop. She just, I'm sitting with my mouth open. I died. Oh my God. She just took no prisoners. Hi, Violet. Kalari just is like no F's given. None. Woo! She must have made the last car payment, so he dumped her. It was glorious. It was fire all the way through. I was like, dang. Nothing more beautiful than an older woman who knows herself, loves herself, and doesn't give a crap what anybody else thinks. That's the beauty about getting older. You when you get older, you know yourself really well. You love yourself, and you just don't give an F. You just don't care. I was like, go, girl, go. Keep going, keep going. And she did. Somebody get a fireplace for all that fire. It's keeping me warm over here, and it's cold right now. Hey, speak out. Cold and full of mold. So how are y'all doing today? Our girl Chantal's been quiet, hasn't she? She been quiet. And you know what? I think Chantal is running scared right now. She's running scared because there are people coming up close behind her for that crown. Naked and Laughing and King Cobra. They're coming up fast behind her. A lot of people are taking notice. There's a lot of noise going on over there. There's a lot of attention, and she doesn't like it. She does not like it. You know what? I've been checking out Naked and Laughing through Hannibal and just peeking around. Whoo, she's a lot. Naked and Laughing is a lot. She just I'm reminded of how Chantal used to be. And last night when I was in the house of Hannibal, he did a live stream covering Naked and Laughing and King Cobra. I just kept getting a flashback of something. If y'all remember when Chantal was saying about somebody else, I just have to get into his house. Naked and Laughing, she's in King Cobra's house, and she's doing a weird mix of 1 minute she's doing the nesting thing of buying the plants and cleaning the place up, but at the same time she's not on her best behavior. So she got into his house. She's trying to be the helpful girlfriend, lover, love interest. At the same time, she won't stop making noise. So it's like, if you're trying to get into the house and stay in the house, don't act a fool. It's like, make up your mind. Do you want him to keep you, or do you want him to get rid of you? Salah wants kids. Why is he wasting time with Foodie? Because she's got the money, or she did. I don't know if she still has it. That money's going down. And that's her fault. That is so her fault. She can fix this. She just needs to come home and do it. She can't do it there. She's got too big of a mouth to be over there in Kuwait. One in her mouth. She's caught. Yeah, I heard about that payday. I'm like, dang. She really did that on live stream. Hey, you, ma'am. Don't tear up my couch. Booger. Oh, no. My cat. You with the face. Hey, what do you... 1 second. I have to fix this. Ma'am, leave that where it is, ma'am. Can you move? Thank you. Cat issues. Ugh. Cat issues. I know she's cute, and I like her little zoomies, but she needs to not tear up my couch when she's having them. All right, we're back. You know, like when I look at Booger and I say, what are you doing? She'll stop, because usually that means she's in trouble. I look and go, what are you doing? Huh? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Like, hey, what are you doing? That's probably what she thinks her name is. What are you doing? Did she rip the blinds up behind you? Partially. Hey, ma'am. How am I going to do a tarot reading with my cat having the zoomies? What are you even doing back there? You're doing this with my back turned, which is exactly why you're doing it, because my back is turned. What are you doing? Hey, Sensei. How's my outside cat? Blackie's doing good. I actually fed her this morning. It's kind of a rainy day outside, so she got her breakfast, and she's probably hanging out somewhere waiting for the rain to be over with. So she got her breakfast this morning. She gets fed 3 or 4 times a day, and she gets her cuddle time. Hello? Come here. Bugger. My cat seems to know when I go live. That's when she wants to act all... NASCAR. Hey, quit that. What are you doing? Rah, 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 rah. You want to fight? Ow. Ow. And she's not a kitten. She's about 10, 11 years old. So she's kind of a senior cat, but look at the way she behaves. Look, this is what I have to put up with. This is it. Ow. She woke up this morning and chose violence. Ow. Can I have my hand back? Thank you. She's got a lot of energy. I'm not neglecting my kitty. Are you kidding me? You know how many times I sit there and I give her the mommy time. I play with her. I hold her like a baby. She's my baby. All right. Can I do my reading now, Booger? Is that all right? No, never turn your back on a playful cat. That's when they decide to do some nonsense. All right, so we're going to do some stuff on all of the people. Use the jump view. I'm just going to duck. It's a good plan to duck when she's got the zoomies. Oh, we got cards falling out everywhere. Let me fix that. Yes, it is her birthday. So let's just do some birthday tarot, Chantal. Let's do some birthday tarot. Hey, what are you doing? What video got taken down? The Iftar Bees one? The one where I didn't do the Twitter stuff beforehand. I just jumped into the live. The Iftar Bees, where she was being really offensive. That one. She's wearing the purple headband and the hijab, and it got, I guess it got reported for hateful content. Do we think she's on a ban? Well, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if it's a temporary ban or a strike or something, but she could have gotten in trouble. She could have gotten in big trouble. She just can't seem to understand. She needs to watch her mouth. Because messing with girl world is one thing, but messing with the Muslim community is a whole different thing. Especially when being in Kuwait. I mean, that's just a bad idea. She thinks she can just do whatever she wants, say whatever she wants, and there be no consequences. All it takes is one time. Once. Violet, I don't know if she privated it or she deleted it. Hey there. Okay, so let's do some Foodie Beauty Tarot, shall we? I want to try to do this before it gets kind of dark in here. I know it's still kind of early, but the weather's not been nice and the light behind me is not working for some reason. YouTube did. Well, it's about freaking time. It got taken down for bullying and harassment. Yay! So good on you, YouTube, but what about that part where you have terms of service that say a person can't glorify issues with food? Did you forget about your terms of service and about self-harm content? Why aren't you reinforcing that? Because that's what Chantal is doing. She's doing self-harm content. She's a danger to herself, and by putting it in the public eye, a danger to others. Why aren't you fixing that? Seriously, like why? You know, stop her from doing that. Maybe since she hit 100K, they're paying more attention to her channel. Who knows? Like, I don't know. I know one thing. Again, her fighting with Girl World is one thing. But let's think back to what happened before that. She went to Takat and her channel, and she approached Takat, and Takat is connected to the Muslim community. She used Takat and people on her channel to get to 100K. Got what she wanted, and she dipped. So I'm sure that's left a lasting bad impression. Not the thing you want to do when you're claiming to be a Muslim woman. Yes, the reading will be on Chantal, Ninja Girl. And by the way, welcome. How was she making so much money before with fewer subscriptions, all from super chats? You know, Catsy, this is just my theory. I'm putting my thoughts out there. Y'all want to know my thoughts about her channel? You want to know my honest thoughts? I think Chantal got on YouTube in the beginning, and she planned on making money just on YouTube. And then once she hit the mukbang trend and things really started to take off, and she started to notice that all the Foodie people were being attracted to her, she started putting more focus on making her YouTube channel into a fetish related channel and catering to many different fetishes at once. I did that whole video talking about the Foodie fetish and the different subfolders and folders connected to that, so that y'all could understand. But there's other things that she's done that I'm like, that's a fetish, and that's a fetish, and that's a fetish. So doing her homework, researching different fetishes, or talking to people that have those fetishes, catering to them on her channel by using her YouTube channel as kind of a recruiting station to gather up the Foodie people. She could then redirect them over to, say, Instagram or Cameo, go around the block and get paid through, say, PayPal, get 100% of the money versus 70% from YouTube. So that's what I feel has been going on with Chantal, using her channel as like a public channel to attract the Foodie people, to recruit the Foodie people. Once they're attracted, once that she's got their attention. And by the way, being on YouTube, because there's no real competition here as far as other people catering to that fetish like she would hover over on OnlyHands. Because if she went on OnlyHands, she had to do a lot of marketing for herself, have to go on different platforms to advertise herself. On YouTube, there's very little competition for what she's doing. So using her channel as a fetish channel to attract the fetish people who pay her for content off of YouTube. She's always saying, contact me on Instagram. Why do you think that is? She's not a people person. She set up her Cameo. What do you think the Cameo is being used for? Just she used to care a lot about her channel. Why doesn't she care anymore? If that's her entire income, there must be another way she's making money if she don't give a doggone about her YouTube channel. Where's the money coming from for all this takeout? It's not her check. Her check is probably tapped out by the time she pays rent for everything else. Where's this money coming from, especially before payday? Y'all think about that. Hey, Fit and Curvy. Hannibal, you got a hot dog stand. Grandpa Jim. Hello, House of Hannibal. And you're just in time, Hannibal. I want to do this reading early, see what the cards have to say. Sunshine Country Chickens. Just in time, Hannibal. Lynn Smith. If I don't say hello to you, please, I'm not being rude. I got to keep my eyes on the cards so I can't look at the chat. So if your name scrolls by, I'm not ignoring you and I'm not being rude. All right, so what do the cards, let me focus. I want to see what the cards have to say about Miss Lovely Foodie. Or Foodie the Beauty, as it were. Foodie the Beauty. Clickbait. Is that an April Fool's joke? Foodie the Beauty. April Fool's. April Fool's is until the 1st, Foodie. Yeah, it is Foodie the Beauty. Go look, Fit and Curvy. You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh. Fit and Curvy. Be like, what? All right, let's do this. Let's do this right now. Huh. So the first card down for Foodie, this is interesting. The Page of Pentacles. I need more information. So you got a Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Oh. King of Wands upside down. I need more info. I need more info. Oh, ow, ooh. Okay. So we got the Page of, hold on. We got the Page of Pentacles, right side up. We have the King of Wands reversed. And then we also have the Queen of Swords. Lord. Who are you fighting, Foodie? Are you fighting somebody? Looks like you're fighting somebody. I need more info. There's like these major cards going on. Yeah, she does get a lot of swords. She does fit all swords all the time. I don't know what it is with Foodie. Swords all the time. Conflict. So the next card down is the Fool. So what am I gathering from these? You got the Page of Pentacles, King of Wands reversed, Queen of Swords, and the Fool. What I'm getting off of this card is like lack of creativity. Like here's what the card looks like right side up. Okay. So like lack of creativity. Like that creativity is stunted. I need more. Huh. You got the Fool and you've also got the Ace of Cups. I don't know what she thinks she has planned, but she's still living in Delulu land where she thinks she's going to make tons of money. I don't know how. If you're not being creative and if you're not working and you're not being productive, how can this happen? But I keep hearing in my head, it'll be okay, it'll be okay, it'll be okay. Her trying to look for the silver lining in the cloud and thinking that it's actually there, but just whatever she's got planned, whatever she's cooking up, she thinks that she's going to be flowing in money. Flowing. Like what is going on over there? There, you know what? Okay. There are some players to this game. The cards that I've pulled out so far, there are some players in this game. So what do we got so far? You've got Page of Pentacles. Hello, Michael Furberger. We've got the King of Wands reversed. We have the Queen of Swords. And guess what else I just pulled up? The Page of Cups. So there are some players around Foodie. There are some players. And let me just turn my phone off because I don't want it beeping at me. Goodbye. There are some people around Foodie. Males. Men. I'm not seeing any females yet. We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and we've even got a King of Wands, but that's reversed. So it looks like there are some people like around Foodie. Men. A few men. Who are these men? What are they doing? What are these men doing? Oh. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but the money situation has not improved, it looks like. I'm getting a message. Hold on. Chantal used to be able to switch money from one source to another, but it looks like it's going the other way. Like instead of robbing Peter to pay Paul, like it's happening in reverse. Like it's not, she's not able to do what she used to do, like transfer money over from one source to another. Instead of gaining money or keeping money afloat, it's going the other way. And girl world. Why are you fighting with her, girl world? Actually, you know what? I'm getting something off of this, that there is more than a few people that are kind of fighting, arguing, debating over her earnings. Like there is a tug of war here. Like I'm feeling that there's more than a few people around Foodie that they're just doing the tug of war thing with her of they. I'm trying to say this right. There are people around her. They want a piece of the pie. Some of them don't want to share. Some of them are willing to share, but they're all fighting over what she makes. They all want to control it. So I'm feeling that energy of whoever is around her, and there's more than a few people that they want that money. They want it. Yep. They want that money. Even though she doesn't have that much. Hold on. So this is interesting. They got the Two of Cups. And she's doing a lot of, there's a thinking about going home. A lot of nostalgia. Dreams about the happy life. Yeah, but is she going to get it though? And the Magician card. You know, like this, she wants this, and she thinks about this, about, you know, someone giving her flowers and having a happy life, and that's when she gets fired up and she starts trying to work her magic. You know, that's the part that fires her up. Hi, Tucker. Trying to work that magic. Oh no. Oh no. That's interesting. The Emperor in reverse. So, starting off in a place where you feel powerful, but you don't feel powerful right now, being unseated from your throne. Oh my goodness. Somebody's losing their position of power. Hello, Deep Dark. Somebody's losing their position of power. I'm feeling like you're being kicked off your throne. Hello, Sammy. Being kicked off the throne. Instead of gaining power, losing power, losing influence. Yeah, and secrets in the dark will come to the light. All right, hold on. Uh-oh. Are you coming home, Chantal? Is this a sign of things to come? Because I'm seeing this directly after. I'm seeing this. I don't know who this is. I can't say for sure. But somebody wants to own all the marbles. Someone doesn't want to share the money. They want to own it all. I honestly, Sammy, I really don't know, and I couldn't tell you. Like I have no direct contact with YouTube. It's hard to say, right? If something happens, she could be online tonight. If she's gone for 7 straight days, then we'll know if something serious happened. Yeah, like somebody wants all that money. Big time. Somebody's saying not yours, not yours, not yours, mine. Somebody's making a power play. Big time power play. I'm being told to reshuffle the deck and do this again. There's more. There's more. Let me seriously focus on Chantal right now. You know, Chantal does have a Twitch channel. If she really wanted to broadcast, she can do it on Twitch. And if she really wants that attention, she could go on her Twitch channel and it won't get her in trouble with YouTube. And if she goes on Twitch and she rages, then we might find out what happened, if something did happen. Hello, Lucy. So I don't know if you guys know her Twitch channel, but let's be nosy and keep an eye on it. If she goes live on Twitch and she rages, then we'll find out more information. Hello, Irene. What, she banned on Twitch? Why would she be banned on Twitch? She didn't do anything offensive on Twitch, did she? Now, listen, I've heard some information that I'm going to pass along. I was wrong, and I stand corrected. When I posted my Twitter recap video, I was informed by someone commenting that Mr. Snowflake has some things going on in his personal life. And so the episode would not be dropped tomorrow. but soon. So I stand corrected if that's true. So it's coming out. I don't know if it's going to drop on her birthday, but according to this person, there's a lot of stuff going on with Mr. Snowflake. So it may not be tomorrow. So I'm sorry if I said that. That's what I thought. I could be wrong. He could just surprise us all and go surprise. But I know Mr. Snowflake does good work. You know what? It's better than good. It's great. Very thorough. He might be adding stuff to it. I don't know. But when it drops, she's going to have a meltdown. So it's going to be worth the wait, y'all. We just have to be patient. We just have to be patient. Maybe so, Tashadi. Hey, you could be right. And has everybody in my chat checked out Dank Fupa? Dank Fupa has been killing it with the episodes about Chantal. Y'all got to check out Dank Fupa. The latest episode, I'm like, you are so wrong, you're right. Yeah, shout out to who's Reginald? Oh, you mean like the doll? I blanked for a minute, sorry. The doll. Salah number 2. Reginald. Dank is he's just so hilarious. Dank, can we talk about that shot with her with the whisk between her boobs? I'm gonna bill you for the eye bleach now. It was funny, but still, I need eye bleach. We're gonna have to talk about that. Eye bleach and therapy. Rude. Why'd you have to put that in there for? Cowboy dog. And I love the fact that there were 2 people that doing the voice for the characters. You had Milky Chai and our lovely Sansa Cooks. I was like, I know those voices. That's Milky and that's Sansa. That's so awesome. Sansa was the neighbor. And Milky, of course, is Julia the cat. Amazing work. All right, now I want to get it more into just Chantal. I may be a voice soon. Ooh, spill the tea. Come on, cowboy, spill the tea. Are you allowed? I hope you do. You got a wonderful voice. Listen, cowboy, I'm not blowing any smoke up your ass. You have a lovely, pleasant voice. You would do so well doing ASMR, reading audiobooks, things of that nature. It's a very soothing voice. You and Sansa both. You both be great at it. Doing ASMR videos and reading audiobooks or even poetry or something. I mean, why not? My voice kind of sucks, but and you can do voices too, cowboy. You do great voices, like different kinds of voices. Cartoon voiceovers. All right, more about Chantal. I got a lovely voice. My voice is okay, but I'm going to keep it real. I have a bit of a lisp. I know that. I hate it, especially when it comes to microphones because they just pronounce it more. I don't like it. And it always makes me kind of shy when speaking into a microphone. At least I'm not doing Madonna covers. That's all. Sansa does have, she's got a lovely voice. But so do you, Cowboy. I don't know. I love music, and for me, music it's to me. I hear music at the same time in my head. I see colors, meaning that some voices are very reminiscent of certain colors. Like a warmer, richer voice would be like a more of a warmer shade versus a high pitched voice has more of a cooler shade. Does that make sense? So Sansa's voice is more of a like she's like on the she's got like a warmer. I want to say, you guys ever heard the singer Karen Carpenter? She's got that warm, beautiful, honey, rich voice. Sansa's kind of in that ballpark as far as the sound. And your voice, Cowboy, it's a bit higher, but it's still very soothing. Yeah, I am a bit southern. So like Sansa's voice would be like a warm dark red. Not too bright red, like a warm like a mahogany. Yeah, that's a great word, mahogany. And you, Cowboy, you'd be more of a beautiful like a, I don't want to say burnt orange, more like a red orange, like a sunset. Auburn, there you go. Yeah, margarita colored. Perfect. 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 Thank you. Margarita colored. Rich honey. There you go. Margarita colored. Okay, back to Foodie. Y'all are distracting me. Quit it. Stop that. Oh, you want to come out and you want to say hi. Okay. So 2 cards just popped out. That's interesting. Oh. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles and we've got 1, 2, 3, the 6 of Swords. Man, we're back to the swords again. Back to the swords again. What is this? With the Ace of Pentacles? Okay, just so everybody can see. What am I getting off of you? I feel like Salah, he wants to move on alone. And he just notice that the swords are in front of her, nowhere near him. Like she's surrounded by swords, like surrounded by her own battles and conflicts. And look at him. He's way behind her. Like, I'm just doing my thing back here. Like she's surrounded by her own battles. Right. So like whatever battles you're fighting, Foodie, you plan on fighting, you're going to have to fight them alone. Alone. Snarky. Hey, Snarky. Like just ship you up and send you home. Ugh. All right. So that's interesting. He's pushing her towards them. You know, I was actually talking to someone. I'm not going to say who, but I had a thought. I'm going to share my thoughts with you guys. So those of you that come to my readings, you're all familiar with the Tower card, correct? Where exactly is the Tower card? Let me show you what it looks like if you haven't seen it yet. Let me find it in the deck. I just saw that sucker. I just saw it. This was kind of mind-blowing to me. Because I've thought about it. I'm like, oh shoot. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for the tower card so those who have not seen it can see it. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. I just saw you. Watch you be like the last card in the deck. I bet you will. There you, of course it is. Okay, so for those who have never seen the tower card, I'm just giving you a visual. That's the tower card. Okay, you guys take a good look at it. What I was thinking about was, think about where Foodie's living right now. She's living in an apartment building on a top floor. So she's already in a tower. I'm not saying there's going to be a fire or other catastrophe associated with the apartment building, but she's living the tower moment for real, physically. She's in a tower. What is an apartment building if not a tower? And her life is falling apart in the tower. So I just thought about that. I'm like, oh my God. When you bring out the tower card, like just to think about Foodie and where she's living, she's literally living in a tower and her life is falling apart around her. She's trapped in her body. Yeah, she trapped herself there. She's literally carrying her prison attached to her. And the bigger the prison gets, the less she can move in it. That's the crazy thing about it. But she built that prison. That's nuts when you think about it. She built her own prison. Every morsel of food, she's building it bigger versus decreasing it. She's living closer to the ground now. She used to be higher in that building. Well, is she what, like a few floors up? I mean, if you look out the window, it looks like she's at least 5 or 6 floors up. Like she's up there a little bit. She's so stupid. If she had a medical emergency, like I'm not trying to be rude, but let's think about this for a minute. If Foodie had a medical emergency, and if she is lucky enough that Salat was actually there to dial 911 or whatever services they have over there, what would have to happen to get her out of the building? Salat couldn't carry her downstairs. Every second counts when you're having a medical emergency. To get up to the apartment, to put the person on the stretcher, to put them into the ambulance, to bring them to the hospital. Everything's counting against her. Everything. Exactly. How are they going to get her out? Every second counts. All right, let me focus. I think so, Snarky. I've heard they do that too. Nice life. Enjoy your walk. I'd walk, but it's rainy outside. It's not nice. It's not nice outside right now. So I'm like, screw it. I'm doing a tarot reading because I can. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. How did I learn to read tarot? Well, for those who might be interested in tarot, just if you get a tarot deck, and I strongly recommend that if you're going to read the tarot, if you're interested in the tarot, always make sure that unless you know the person that you're getting the deck from, you know that what kind of a person they are. Always get a brand new deck. The only exception is if, say, you're a mother and you're passing along your tarot deck to your daughter or your sister or somebody you know, like if you had no bad intentions with your deck and you're just passing it along to somebody you know, that's different. But never buy a used deck, because you never know who used it, what they used it for, and what energy are on those cards. Always get a new deck. But every tarot deck that I've ever bought, it always comes with a little booklet explaining the cards. But on top of, well, thank you, Soul. What video was removed? The Iftar Bees one. So every tarot deck comes with like a little booklet on the inside of the package. You can read that. You can study it. There are tons of YouTube videos to help you learn about the cards and their meanings. And then there's also intuitive reading, where you're looking at the card and you're picking up things as you go. And I do a lot of that too. Nice, Tashadi. Yeah, but YouTube is a fantastic resource if you guys want to learn about the tarot and the cards and their meanings. Please do a search on, reading tarot cards. You'll find tons of videos, tons. If you're interested in reading them for yourself or others, you can just learn that way. So we're going to do another one on Foodie. Can I really quickly recap Chantal's? Sure. So basically the reading I just did on Chantal, it looks like there's an active fight going on. Like there's some serious tug of war. There are different men around Chantal that they all want a piece of her pie, or they want to control the pie. They want to control Chantal and her money. Hello, Nancy. In my mind, the walls around her in that living room seem to be getting closer and closer together. Everything is a drab color smothered. Am I wrong? Is this something you feel up here, or something you've noticed in her videos? Because Chantal does use some really weird filters, like elongated filters that stretch everything out to make herself seem smaller. So maybe that's why. Like she's really using those crazy filters these days. But I felt the first reading that Chantal, she's got some people just like, pulling her from side to side, because they want her to, they want to control her money and the finances, back and forth, back and forth. We know that Pete would love for if she came back to Canada. We know that Salah wants to control the money. We know that Nada would love to control the money again. So there might be like a 3 or 4 way back and forth over Chantal. And it has to do with money, not because they care about her, because it's just like they want to control the money aspect. It's all about the money. All right, so let's get going. Ooh, interesting. So the first card down is the Wheel of Fortune. So everything's all up in the air. Everything is very much up in the air with her right now. Yeah, like, okay. Wheel of Fortune. But fighting, it feels like she's got the money. Control the money. People want it. Oh, yep. Like, what have you got going on over there, Chantal? What's in the works? Like, I got a feeling she's got some sneaky stuff going on in the works right now. Sneaky. She's planning something. And here's this card again. Are you are you planning on fighting with people, Chantal? You're planning some battles. You're gonna get something started. Okay, let's stop. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles. You got this one. Just trying to think of whatever ways she can to make money. It looks like she's going to try some drama with some people. Like, let's start fighting with people. Okay, hold on. I think, you know what? If she's not going home, I think that she really wants to. She really wants to go home. I think she's realizing that, like, the well of fortune it's tapped out. I'm feeling a sense of, I want to go home. What am I doing here? Like, she wants to go. She really wants to go. Freaking girl world. We're so evil. Yep, girl world. We are just a thorn in her side, are we not? We are just a constant irritation to Chantal. We are the thorn that won't go away. Yeah, we are the good. Look at her, like, she she's planning on, listen. She's planning on fighting with everybody. 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 Everyone. Looks like she's got some plans to fight with people. Yep, that's part of the magic. Doing whatever she can do to get that attention. Fighting. Thunder rain. We're kind of a bunch of. You know what though? If we're a bunch of dicks, then she's a bag of dicks. You know, I can get any wiener I want. She says, "You don't have to, girl. You're a bag of dicks." So I'm feeling like she's gearing up for something, y'all. She's gearing up for something. She's over there thinking of ways to make money. She's doing something. Either if she's not thinking of ways to make money, she's already making it somewhere else. She's looking around for ways to make money. Got to get that money together. Back of eggplants. Did I see the long grocery cart? Yes. That, you know what that was? That was the elongated filter. That stretches everything out, because when you stretch something out, it makes it appear more tall and slender versus round. It's like a piece of bubble gum. You take the piece of bubble gum and you start to stretch it out, it gets thinner. It doesn't stay a little glob between your fingers. You're stretching it out. So, yeah, that's the elongated filter. That's the elongated filter at work. Stretching things out to help remove extra weight to make it appear smaller than what it is. Okay, Chantal. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys what I'm feeling off of this. Not only is she thinking of ways to make money, but she's gathering soldiers behind the scenes to work with her. Because Chantal is that person that she throws rocks and she hides her hands. As a matter of fact, she's a bit craftier than that. She doesn't throw the rocks. She lets other people throw the rocks. because she wants to be able to say it wasn't me, I didn't do it. Therefore, my channel can't get in trouble. She's gathering soldiers. She's been paying people, allegedly. There's some money changing hands. There's some benefits here. Bribery, if you will. More than one person, more than one man. More than one person. Look, there's two right there. And I bet I know who the other one is. I bet I know who. Y'all can guess too. I'll give you 3 guesses and you only need one. Someone that's been in her back pocket for a while. Like she's recruiting people and has recruited people to help her in her cause, to go after people she doesn't like, to report people. Okay? No. Well, you guys, you're getting warmer. You're getting warmer, not him. Not him. You're warm, though. You're real warm. You're really warm. Not him. Not him. Yep. Overfear got it. Overfear got it. That one. And Lucy Jane, that could be a possibility too. But there are people around her that ain't talking. Why aren't they talking? But Nads did a stream of her recently using one of her pictures as a thumbnail. She didn't report him. Why not? Why is she going so hard after Girl World, but not the guy that allegedly physically hurt her? Doesn't that look kind of weird? If somebody physically hurt you and did essay and DV, wouldn't he be first on the hit list? Why has he not been hit? Why is everybody else? Why is he being protected? Exactly, Okie doll. She never stopped. But and she's thinking, our girl is thinking, well, how can I make money? She's cooking. She's really cooking. She's cooking up ideas. She's thinking right now. She's gone back to the table. She's thinking. And balancing out the money. Moving money over to go for her cause. You know what, Snarky? I've always thought this whole thing with Salah, with Scatman, it was all about it. It was supposed to be a gotcha, get back, get Natter back moment. Honestly, Natter was the one that she wanted because she could not have him. And she tried everything and she couldn't have him. She's the sugar mama. He was a sugar baby. So because she couldn't have Natter, because Natter chose Dee Dee, in true Chantal fashion, she was like, I'm going to show you. I'm going to pick a guy that's younger and better looking, and I'm going to give to him everything I gave to you, and I'm just going to show you. And maybe in an indirect way, by doing that, she was hoping maybe Natter would buckle and say, okay, I'll be with you. And it didn't happen. But by then she was too far down the hole with Girl World and couldn't back out without looking like a fool. So she still cares about Natter, still in love with Natter. She settled for Salah. Salah was essentially the rebound that she did the whole ridiculous arc with. But the one she really wants is Natter. Right. I agree, Fit and Curvy. But Chantal likes to put herself between men. She likes to triangulate. Let's go back a little bit. So when Chantal was seeing Natter, there was also Pete's, correct? So she would go to Pete's, talk trash about Natter to Pete's, then run to Natter and talk trash about Pete's to Natter, and got them hating over each other and fighting over her. She loves that. She thinks that's hot. So here she is with Salah. Probably talking about all kinds of trash about Natter to Salah, talking trash about Salah to Natter. You know, because she wants her sugar babies to fight over her. So it's like she likes for men to fight over her. That's how she feels worthy. Okay, moving on. The bag of dicks. I love that. Right, Snarky. She's so high school. Oh God. Next. Ooh, what is this? I need more information. What is going on? What is that? Oh, uh-oh. Oh my. Oh my. That doesn't look good. I need more info. Yeah. She might be going home, or she wants to. Whew. Okay, I'm going to give you my thoughts on this card. What I'm picking up right now. I'm trying to put it into words. If she's planning to start up a bunch of nonsense with a lot of people, you're going to do more damage to yourself than other people with these battles, Foodie. It looks like every battle you get involved with, you're going to take some damage, some serious damage. You're not going to get a single swipe in with your sword and hurt anybody. It's all going to boomerang back to you. Like you're trying to damage other people, you're going to end up damaging yourself. You're going to hurt yourself more than anybody else. Like you're maybe you're trying to get like get things back on track with your channel by fighting with people, by calling out people by their names. You're going to take the most damage. You're going to take the most damage. So we got the Chariot card. I need more information. Uh-oh. Yeah, the Hierophant card. I'd be aware of that authority figure, Chantal. I really would. Like a higher power. Ma'am. Mm-hmm. So there's pentacles and swords all over the place for her. Pentacles and swords, always. All the time. I know, Thunder Rain. It was beautiful. Chantal went after Kalari. And Kalari honestly doesn't need anybody's help. She handled Foodie just fine. She's not a weak person. She's a very strong, educated, well-spoken, well-written woman is Kalari. She don't need nobody's help. She can stand on her own just fucking fine. But Girl World, we all circled around Kalari, and not that she needed our help, and her channel blew up. I wonder if this feeder still follows and pays Foodie. I think she's got more than a few in her back pocket. More than a few. Theory, I think the reason why Foodie is backing off of the YouTube channel is because she's got a select number of feeders in her back pocket, and that's why she doesn't care about YouTube no more. Because she's getting 100% of whatever that money is versus waiting for YouTube to pay her. Yeah, Kalari is very cool. All right, so how about we do one on I'm a scat man. Nice, Snarky. I will be watching. You know, like, it's a good thing that Chantal has that huge platter because Kalari just handed her ass on it. Said, "Here you go. I roasted it for you. Enjoy that for a mukbang." You can use that platter for that right now. Oh, that's too funny. She likes to make those meals on those platters where you're going to need that to hold your ass. All right, so we're going to do one on Scatman. It was very draining. Her presence and energy is like that of a vampire, very negative. Ruby, I totally understand. I absolutely get it. And I get where you're coming from. I get it. Y'all want to hear something funny? Last night I was on the phone with an ex that I had like over 30 years ago. When we met, I was 23 and he was 19. That's how far back it goes. But he keeps an eye on my channel. We're still friends. We're still friendly. And he remarked to me that he worries about me reacting to Foodie because of her being so negative. And he's not even a Foodie watcher. She's so negative. I know. But I know how to balance it. She is a very negative person. So I'm like, I'll be fine. Don't worry. I got this. I mean, reacting to Chantal right now is nothing compared to what I was going through during Crackhead Olympics. 6 to 10 hours a day, every day that went on for months. Now that was a lot. I didn't get any sleep. I did not get any sleep. And I lost weight because of Foodie. Start reacting at 8 o'clock in the morning, not get done till midnight. I lost weight, 20 pounds because of Chantal. Wasn't even trying. Something is lurking around her. Well, she might have some attachments. She's the only one I know who got rich for D addiction and D relationships. Well, that's because of the fact that she uses a public platform to fund all of her problems. And she uses that as a safety net and as a funding source to keep them all going. Without YouTube, without Google AdSense, without those feedies, where would she be? As long as she's got that stuff in play, she will never change. She's the kind of person you have to force her to change. She's not going to do it on her own. She has to be in a position where she has no choice, Right now, she has a choice because she can look at her channel and say, oh, I'm making money on YouTube and I've got Google AdSense and I got my feedies and I got my VIBs, all of that stuff. She just looks at it and goes, I'll be okay. You know, I don't think she can get Cash App, Stormy, because she is Canadian. I don't know if Canadians they have Cash App, but I know they probably have PayPal. But I do think she's getting paid by other means besides YouTube. So how about one on Mr. Scatman? Yeah, no Cash App in Canada. That's right. As a matter of fact, I remember reacting to Chantal a while back, and she was actually getting mad at people for not sending their super chats through PayPal. She actually got mad about that. She's like, why didn't you send that through PayPal? She didn't want YouTube to have their cut. She was complaining about that. She's always looking for a way to make the most money. So she does have a PayPal. All right. Mr. Salah, let's talk about you. Ooh. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so this is the card right side up for those who want to look at it. But it was upside down. Ooh. Here's that card again. I just shuffled everything. What is going on with the money? That means the card's normal reading is reversed. Oh, hail. So like if this card were right side up, you've got the star card, you've got someone like they're pouring water from one source into another. But so like to me, this is a card that represents, it could mean the nighttime, or someone who's got a very large well of prosperity or creativity or projects or something. A person's got two jugs of water in their hand and they've got so much water that they can scoop out of one pool and pour it onto the ground, but upside down and reversed. It's reversed. So you got someone that I'm feeling like there's money. There's water going into the. This is going to not make sense. Salah is not sharing the wealth. He's gathering it up for himself. Like put water into my cup. I'm not going to put water into your cup. That sort of thing. Gathering up the water. And then there's this card again. Like, what is going on with this money? What is going on with the money? Oh my God. So he wants all that money. He wants all that money. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my. Is there some domination type energy? I want to say that word domination, not in the BDSM sense, but like ruling with an iron fist sort of thing. Girl, what? Girl, what? Girl, what? Who are you? The mystery is killing me. Who is this woman? Yeah, her again, right? I don't know who the Queen of Wands is, but maybe that's the reason why he's stacking up the money. I can't either, Tishadi. I'm tired of not knowing who it is. Oh. Okay, now this is interesting. So I'm going to show it to you this card right side up. You get the Four of Cups. Someone's sitting beneath a tree. They have plenty in front of them. Another cup is being offered and they're not taking it. Now, that card is reversed. So what am I getting right now? I'm getting that the money is not plentiful and he is grabbing at whatever he can. There's a feeling of hoarding the money. There's a feeling of just getting whatever you can get. There's a sense of desperation there, like just get it while it's there. Does that make sense? Like, just instead of like turning money away, he's grabbing at whatever he can get his hands on. So the Four of Cups in reverse. Oh. Okay, everybody hold on. The Death card does not mean physical death. We got to see what's next. Hello, Brandy. Breed. Oh, this is not a good combination. So you've got the Death card. Okay. This does not necessarily mean something bad. The Death card could be something good. It could be rebirth. It could be a new job. It could be the ending of something bad, the start of something good, depending on what's going on with that person. But like whatever's going on with Salah, it's not going to be good. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 9 of Swords. Like sometimes when you let go of something, even something that sucks, it still hurts. It affects you. You got to mourn the loss of whatever it is you are holding on to. Even if it's something that hurts you, you're still going to mourn the loss. There's going to be some stress. There's going to be some moments of being uncomfortable. He might be going through that. Really? 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 Really, Queen of Cups? Really? Looks like he might be getting some comforting from somebody. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm getting a song in my head, so I'm just going to sing it as I hear it. You've lost that love and feeling. Y'all know that old song? It popped in my head. It's an old song. You've lost that love and feeling. Hey, Dan. That song just popped up in my head. Yes, thank you, Sunshine. That one. No, not the Top Gun version, like the original version. I don't know exactly when it got released. Thank you, Okie Doll. Precisely. So like he's gonna be stressing about something. Jolene. I love that song by Dolly Parton. Righteous Brothers. Yes. Jolene. But it wasn't Jolene I was thinking of. It was you've lost that love and feeling. That one. Oh, girl world. Listen, if that boy is left alone, he won't be alone for long. He won't be alone for long. It he will not be alone for long. He's he won't be alone for long. Looks like the Queen of Cups is real close. Uh-huh. Yeah, been doing some stuff at night. The freaks come out at night. Yeah, like he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll land on his feet. You know, that's what he wants, to land on his feet. He won't have any ideas about what to do for himself, but he's not going to be bad off. He'll be fine, and it's just a matter of finding him. He needs to find his own strength. He's got to find his own strength. He can't be relying on women for his strength. He's got to find his own. That's I think that's one of his lessons. Find your own strength, cultivate your own strength, cultivate your own resources. Be independent versus codependent, because when you're codependent, there's a price to pay for that. There's always a price to pay. Maybe that's one of the lessons. Stop being a fuck around, play around, and get to work. Yep, like his own laziness, and complaints. He shoots himself in the foot by not working for what he wants. He's always coming to the table with a cup expecting somebody else to fill it up. You know, you want to be the Knight of Cups, but how can you do that if you can't even feed the horse? Idiot. There's that doggone card again. I just shuffled the deck. This must be significant. So there might be some fighting on the horizon. Stop it, girl world. Okay, I get it. We're gonna get him. I get that. We're so mean. We're a bunch of bullies. Girl world. Y'all need to stop picking on people. What's the matter with you? Get it together now. Oh, Lord. What am I going to do with y'all? What's Foodie going to do about us? Ain't nothing she can do. You know what? You know what would really save Foodie's channel? She could go back home, go to Canada, get like a Motel 6 room. I'm straightening up the cards, by the way. She can get a Motel 6 room and spend the next 6 months confessing to every lie she ever told us. You know, like take the L. Confess to every lie she ever told us. By the time she got done telling us every lie, that'll be at least 6 months worth of content. And she wouldn't have to repeat herself. Just take the L, Foodie. Take the L. We already know you're lying. You're already the joke of girl world. You want in on the joke? Fine, make yourself the joke. Let me just straighten up these cards because there's all kinds of backwards. So who else can I do a reading on? I did Foodie and I did Salah. Should I do the two of them together? FFG has an interesting title for her live today. Does she? I haven't checked it out. Frenchie's always entertaining. What have you missed on Foodie? From the reading that I did earlier, Brandy, it looks like that there are different men directly around Foodie, that they're all just they're doing a tug of war thing over her money. Like they're all vying for control over her and influence over her because they want to control the finances or at least get a piece of her money. Like I'm feeling different energies around her, like different men that are like they're trying to move into pole position with her. And Salah, he's circling the wagons around Foodie and he wants to control her money. Like there's a sense of hoarding. I'm feeling like the hoarding of the money and grabbing whatever you can while it's still there. I'm feeling that, like, just it's when you feel like the ship is going down and you're grabbing at anything viable to take with you because you know that ship is going to sink. Yeah, I think so. I think two of the biggest contenders for Chantal and her money controlling her would be Salah and Nader. I think she's been helping Nader the entire time. And after Salah screwed up, Nader got more of an influence over Foodie. He was literally waiting for Salah to screw up, and Salah did. Salah embarrassed Foodie, made her into a laughing stock, and Chantal never completely forgave that. And Nader has taken advantage. So Nader has been like a snake waiting in the shadows for Salah to screw up. He knew it was going to happen. It's just a matter of time. I believe so, Carlotta. It's okay, Yersinate. So what's next? What is in store for Foodie and Salah together as a couple? Yeah, she was already a laughing stock, but that just made it 10 times worse. Nothing. I don't know if she has anything on Salah, but if he had any kind of sense, he would disappear into the wind, leave her alone, make a channel, and release a whole bunch of tea videos to YouTube before Chantal gets to the table and does it first. Like before she has anything to say about him, he needs to get to the table first and dish out that tea before she comes with her teapot. Because if she comes to the table first, she's going to paint him like a really bad guy. He was abusive, blah, blah, blah. So, but if he gets to the table first, he'll get the views and the attention first. So it's like you better run, Salah. You better run. You better run. Get to the table before she gets there, because when she gets there, she's not going to pull any punches with you. Get ahead of her. He said it in the chat. Yep. And I actually have it saved on Twitter, and I put it in my React video today, that little screenshot about women can be single and live in the building. Yep. Will seem like a saint compared to Salah. You know what? Let's be real. Chantal's a predator. I said what I said. She's a predator. Chantal is a predator. The fact that she's a female makes no difference. She's still a predator. There, I said it. She's a predator. She looks for men that she can control with her money, that she can blackmail, threaten. If you don't do what she wants, she'll go to the cops and maybe put you in jail for it. But she looks for men that are financially hurting. She seduces them with her money. She's a freaking predator. Who cares if she's a woman? She's a predator. She looks around for a man that she can control. Well, she's very feral, Rita. She's very feral. She got no manners. And another thing, I think another reason why she won't let go of Salah, honestly, y'all, the reason why she won't let go of him is because look at her right now. She's not well. She's very, very sick. She's somewhere in the 500s as far as her weight. She's got a lot of health problems. Like she's too much baggage, and her income is going down. She doesn't have the income that she can offer somebody to powerfully seduce them to be her companion. I feel that Salah was the last one, the last stranger at least. She might go back to Natter, but anybody else will look at her and go, man, that's a whole lot. I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot to handle. I don't know if I can. She's lost a lot of her power to financially seduce men. Maybe, Trudy. Maybe. So let's do a reading on the two of those two troublemakers. No, he isn't, G. He will not. When he did get trapped in a relationship, she didn't let her ruin him by quitting his job. About that, can I just give my thoughts about that? Did y'all notice the last man that ever worked with Foodie was BB? BB was a really good man. He had a job, money, his own home. A very independent man was BB. And everybody else after BB, they never work. Or if they do, not for very long. Why is that? Because Chantal is not only predatory, she's also abusive. And abusive people, once they pick a target, once they pick their victim, they like to control them. And one of the things they do is to isolate their target. They keep them away from family, friends, work, if necessary, any kind of outside influence that would threaten their control over the person. So BB was independent. He kicked her out, and she didn't like that very much. So she decided she wanted to control the men and make them codependent on her, so that couldn't happen again. But yeah, if you're around an abusive person, they will isolate you from, they don't want you hanging out with friends. They don't want you hanging out with family. You can't talk to people. You can't go anywhere by yourself. You might not be able to make phone calls alone. It's all about maintaining control, because when you are the target, they are deriving their strength by draining your strength, by damaging your sense of self-esteem and self-worth and making you feel worthless. By doing that, they feel powerful. They derive their power from controlling you and making you unhappy and making you feel weak. And gee, how do I know that? Because I've dealt with somebody like that in my life. I've actually dealt with a few people, and they're evil. Actually, the person that I knew, he was an insecure egomaniac. You're like, what the hell? Trust me, there are people like that out there. They got huge egos, but they're insecure at the same time. Those exist. And they suck. Yep. All right. On to Salah and Foodie. Let's do this. Let's rock. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, okay. First 3 cards now. We got this. Yeah, like they're both thinking about the money. The money is very much on the mind. The wheels are turning. Like, what can we do? What can we do? Like, make money, make money, make money. Like there's a sense of just desperation, greed, hoarding. Just whatever we can do, just do it. Throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. And they're both acting the fool. They're both acting the fool. Oh, Lord. I need more information after this card. I need to know what's going on after this one. But I'll show it to you guys anyway. The 3 of Pentacles. Hold on. I need the story. Oh. Which battle do you want to fight? That goes for the both of you. Which battle do you want to fight? Crossed swords. Which battle do you want to fight? Which battle do you want to fight? You want to fight for somebody else that would never fight for you? Or do you want to fight for your own happiness? Because you can't fight 2 battles at one time. You can't hold 2 swords and win either battle. You got to pick one. That goes for both Salah and Chantal. You cannot fight too many battles at one time. And you've only got one set of eyes, and they got to be facing forward. You can't be over here. So which battle do you want to fight? Which one's worth fighting? Ooh. Looks like somebody's walking away. Somebody's going to walk away or going to walk away from money. I think it's going to be Salah. Because he ain't got no money. He's not working. I don't see this as Foodie walking away. I think it's him. Maybe when he realizes that the cups are empty, that all those golden cups are empty. So what's the point of staying near him? You know, from a distance, you see the golden cups and you get excited thinking that there's something in them. But then once you run up to them and you realize there's nothing in them, you walk away because why stay there? You know, like the seeing the golden cups from a distance, it's like a mirage. It's like an illusion. You think, oh my God, I'm going to be rich. And then you walk up and there's nothing there. So once you get it through your head that you're looking at a mirage, an illusion, then you can start to wake up and do something about it. So I think that's where he's at right now. He started off from a distance looking at Foodie and listening to all of her lies and promises, and she lined up a whole bunch of golden cups in front of him, and he honestly thought he was gonna get rich. But then once he got closer to those cups, he realized ain't nothing in them. Ain't nothing in those cups. They're empty. Can't do shit with them. Okay, hold on. No, girl, what? No. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 of Pentacles. Y'all ready for the next card? Hold up. Hold up. Girl, who can somebody please find out who this is? I need to know who this is. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Who are these queens hanging around? Girl, just come through with the receipts already. Uh-oh. And what came after the Queen of Cups? Oh, hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. The Queen and the King sitting together. Ruh-roh, Chantal. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. I don't know, Leah. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find out. Well, somebody's not going to be happy. Somebody's going to be taking some lumps and bumps and not happy about it. Holding on to what they have. Chantal. Somebody might be getting in trouble. There's a sense of defending what you have already behind you. Being on the defensive. Yeah, temperance. Do you see this card, Chantal? Temperance. I mean, shut your mouth. Temperance. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Patience. You got to learn patience and temperance and calm, and you're just making things worse for yourself. Temperance. You know, there's got to be a sense of calm, keeping a cool head. Oh, hold up. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, no. All right. First card down after temperance, you got the King of Cups. Follow me. King of Cups. Followed by, dang it, you got the King of Cups. Followed by the Moon. Followed by the nostalgia card, the 6 of Cups. Then you've got this card again. And then the Knight of Pentacles. And guess who? So what does all that mean? I was just putting down that succession of cards, and I'm like what's the storyboard? What are the cards trying to say? Okay, let's go back. The King of Cups. She wants to go back home, and she wants to make money. She really, really wants to make money. And this feels like Natter and Dee Dee. That's what it feels like. I'm not saying it is, but that's what it feels like. Like she's looking about where to make money. And she's really thinking about going home. She knows that she can make money at home. She really can't do it in Kuwait. Like if she wants that cup of money, she's got to go home. Yep, and she's going to have to work very, very hard. Harder than she's ever worked. All irons on the fire. All irons on the fire. What else we got here? Okay, now I'm going to say something because of these 3 cards right here. The King of Wands. I'm not quite sure who this is. I guess we'll find out. Now, let's talk about the High Priestess card. Followed by this card. Can we talk about it for a minute? Chantal, I don't know what you're messing around with. I know you like to go on TikTok, and there are a lot of TikTok witches that they do rituals and spells on TikTok. You're very much a TikTok kind of person. But I'm telling you, if you're trying to do stuff to get influence over Salah or get back at somebody, you need to stop. You really need to stop. Do not dabble with things or mess with things that you were not informed. Your battery is weak. You don't have a lot of energy to work with, and the energy you do have is not good. All you're going to do is make more trouble for yourself. You need to stop fucking around with things that you do not know about. Just cut it out. Don't do that. You're not going to get your way. It's not going to have the end result that you want. And all you're going to do is end up hurting yourself more so than anybody else. Yep, justice. And justice came right after that. If she's dabbling in candle magic or some other thing, she needs to stop. She really needs to stop. Lord. What do we got? Okay. These 4 cards in a row. We had the High Priestess card. Look. The High Priestess card, followed by the Devil card, followed by the Justice card, followed by this. This ain't good. Yeah, you need to stop. You really need to stop. Stop dabbling. I think she learned all this in Cuba. I would like to politely, respectfully disagree with you. Let me tell you why. Because those of us that were there watching Chantal, she was drunk most of the time. And she was either holed up in her room or she was at the buffet. She really didn't socialize with anybody. You know, she was just too in her feelings and in her thoughts about Natter to come in contact with anyone that could have taught her something magically. That's why I think that. Like, she wouldn't turn off her camera. She didn't disappear for a day or two. She constantly had that camera on. So I don't think she learned something in Cuba. I think it may have been from somewhere else. But she might have gone on TikTok and saw some spells for love or something, and she thought, I'll just make Salah fall in love with me. No, you won't. You will not. He will not fall in love with you. You may think so. This is coming from something she has been seeing in her feeds or specifically searching for it. Yeah, and it would be easy to find. There's TikTok witches all over TikTok. Not putting them down. I haven't seen any of them, but I've seen stuff on YouTube, and I'm not saying if they're not a real witch or what, but you know how Chantal is. Ooh, this looks so cool. I think I want to do it. She will make money going into inpatient for 2 years and losing weight. Yeah, but how would she film inside of an inpatient? You got to stop and think about the privacy of other people. I don't think they want to be on camera. You know, like, would they allow cameras or camera phones instead of a place like that? Wouldn't there be a privacy issue? I would think there'd be a privacy issue. How could she even get there? Well, I don't know. And inpatient can also be very expensive. Can she pay for inpatient? Yeah, that's true, Okie doll. And I said this long ago. For those who've been watching my videos, if y'all remember a while back, I just had this feeling that she was deliberately going to make herself so unhealthy that she could not fly, and in a way try to force Kuwait to keep her there. She would claim, I'm too sick and I can't fly. That way they're kind of forced to keep her in Kuwait. I just had a feeling she was going to do that. Just balloon up to a size where they couldn't ship her home in a plane. And look where we are. How about worry a little extra? I think she could be traveling. I don't worry for her, Thunder Rain. She put herself in that position. She did. You know, I will worry for people that are worth my worry. She's not worth my worry. She deliberately made herself sick. I'll save my sympathy and compassion for those that deserve it, not someone who gets on camera with every mukbang and makes themselves sick. I can't. I really, really can't. Nope, she doesn't, Nira. She really doesn't. So I think I've done readings for Salah and Foodie and the two of them together. So I hope that gives you guys some insight on what might be going on and what to expect. It sounds like there is some money hoarding going on. Like there's some serious greed and reaching for funds, and it's all money motivated. Like Salah's grabbing at everything he can get out of Foodie. Maybe he's going to make her work a bit more and do more stuff, and she might be coming home to do more stuff. You know, make that money. And for the record, do I think that Chantal is going to let go of Salah if she comes back to Canada? No. She might act like she is, but I just have a feeling she's going to be continuing to send him money even after the fact. The same way she did Natter. She always keeping a man in her back pocket. Yes, she did, Okie doll. Yeah, she is making herself very, very ill. They will summer. They can't ship you home in a plane. They'll do it by boat, whatever it takes. All right, guys. I have to go. I am watching a neighbor's pet, and I got to go check on the pet, make sure they're okay. Maybe give them some fresh water or some food, or let them out to go pee. So I got to go. But I thank you guys for dropping by. I haven't even seen what's going on YouTube for the past 2 hours. So before you guys leave, if you want, you can sub up, give a like if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I just want to come over here and have a good time with y'all before the end of the month and before her birthday. So thank you guys again for coming in. I sure do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody. Have a good day. Bye now.